proud of you, boy. Come on. Even though that's a lie, because I'm a lie to your ass several times. Just saying. Lord, we done lost JoJo.
Yeah, he coming back though.
What's good, y'all? It's already 40 of y'all up in here waiting.
I'm telling you, Bill Collector finna start giving us the paper that LAMH be giving us. I really hope so.
Well, it's about damn time.
Shit. Shit. I'm sick of LAMH. When is it over?
It ain't gonna be until I want to say February.
Oh God, no.
And then we probably gonna start seeing stuff for Love and Marriage DC. And then that's probably gonna go on to probably about the spring. And then we probably go get Love and Marriage Detroit in the summer. And then we're gonna be right back to the other show. Okay, for fall and winter. Okay.
But you know there was a commercial about like all the stuff that's coming back in 2025, and he included LAMH, Bill Collective, Love and Marriage, Detroit, but he said nothing about DC.
I wonder why I kind of miss the DC girls. You know, I love my Ashley. I miss Ashley.
Ashley is the mean girl that I just love.
Period. Hey, Tammy, why you cuss that little girl out in your Married at First Sight review? She cussed that little girl out. That man. Tammy, why did you cuss that man out like that? Tammy went in and like half on that man. I was screaming. I don't even watch the show. She made me go and look at the clips on Lifetime. I was just gonna talk about it just to read them down because I ain't like the way he was doing her either.
Child, she must have went in the same way I went in on everybody last night on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, child, yes, she did. I promise you. Listen, I was to the bed dead listening to Tammy Girl. I had to comment on that one. I said, why you cuss that man out like that? I had to fall out the bushes on that one.
Oh my
why you
God.
cuss the people out on Love and Hip Hop? I still ain't watching yet.
I cussed everybody out.
That's why I ain't watching yet, because I ain't want to be influenced. See, now I'm damn sure gonna watch it once I finish.
When I say I cussed everybody out, I cussed everybody that was on the screen out. Okay, I cussed Jock out. I cussed Scrappy out so bad.
Oh God.
I cussed Amy out. I cussed Carly out. I cussed Sierra out. Who
That's
else?
half the cast.
I told you I cussed everybody out. I cussed them all out. I didn't really say Georgia Prune wasn't really on the show, so I didn't really get to really go in on her, but I still gave her a little light, just even though she wasn't there, I still said something about her ass. But Scrappy, I cussed his ass out.
Lord, I'm still not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch yours till I do my review. Then I'm
waiting on yours. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting on yours because listen, I cussed everybody out. That was the Scotty from the bathroom, the Scotty that you met that was in their review. I went in on everybody.
Y'all go get it tomorrow. Don't worry about it because I'm watching it as soon as I get off here. Soon as I click off here, I'm going right around there to watch it.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, I ain't went in on a review like that in so long.
Yeah. Well, listen, before we get started with the actual review, we do want to bring up one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we want to bring up how Selena's friend / ex co-star Brittany came to her defense on TikTok after the episode. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I know a lot of y'all go take this and be like, oh, it's just because you liked her. Oh, it's just because you go up for Selena. Oh, it's just because of this. No, I agreed with everything that Brittany said on her live. It's one thing when you're just throwing out surface level shade at somebody because that's what it is that y'all are. That's what everybody doing to get a bag. So you just go throw surface level shade, you know. That's one thing. But to turn around and try to throw up real family, real drama, real type things, and then you're using it as a dig and as a jab, like that's a totally different ball game. And I don't care how y'all feel about Whitney. I don't care how y'all feel about Selena. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I agree with that 1010%. As much as I like Sophia, she was throwing out real life, real like she was.
She was though. And she was doing that before Selena even came on the show.
Yeah, she was.
Let's be honest here. She was already doing it. And just like you were saying before we came up here, it's like everybody want to be mad because people coming out speaking on Selena's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
But what y'all fail to realize is Selena is a popular figure back where I'm from. Everybody knows Selena. Everybody likes Selena.
Right.
And that's just the truth. Everybody likes Selena. Everybody has nothing but positive things to say about Selena. So at the end of the day, of course, if you're looking at a TV show and you seeing this person getting ran down on and you know them personally, why would you come out and say what you feel that you need to say, especially when you know them and you've been on the show before? It's not like you need the publicity.
Mm-hmm.
You know her. So therefore, I don't see nothing wrong with it. And the fact that, so Gucci got all these fans all of a sudden is really ridiculous to me. And like I said, the only reason why they got these fans is because they're on the cologne train.
Ooh. Dominique said it made Selena.
Oh, Josiah said he backstage.
Do you agree with that?
Well, how did it make her look weak though? Because somebody spoke on her behalf? I don't understand it. So when T speaks for me, that make me weak?
Right.
Or when I speak up for T, that makes T weak? Or if Josiah speaks up for both of us, that makes us weak? No. We literally know each other for real. So if there's some bullshit being said, then what's the deal? You must be in your living room, Josiah.
I'm in my kitchen.
Yeah, well, your kitchen.
I'm having issues with my lighting. So
okay. Well, it's still not bad though.
It ain't.
Baby, my face looks so fat. Looking like Thomas the Choo Choo Train. I said, damn.
I'm screaming.
I'm like Mariah Carey. You only got one side.
But it's okay. You still made it work though, so it don't matter.
But Dominique, I don't agree. I don't necessarily think she was looking for a moment. I really do believe she was speaking up for her friend. I do. And much like she said, she had her moment because that video damn near reached 1 million views on TikTok. So
I'm sorry, Dominique, but you could tell me this ain't about us all the hell you want to. You could say that, talking about something, this ain't about y'all keeping on Selena. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Why do we need I know it's not about us, but it's a simple question. If T speaks for me, does that make me weak? If I speak for T, does that make him weak? If Josiah speaks for me, does that make me weak? Or if we both speak for Josiah, does that make him weak? She didn't ask Whitney to speak for her. I understand it. That's what she asked her to do, but she didn't ask her to speak for her. Whitney came out and spoke for her on her own. So it is what it is. So no, don't tell me it ain't about us. I know it's not about us, duh. But at the same point in time, it's the truth though. Why is it that Whitney can't speak for her friend? Hell, so Gucci speak up for JJ. Does that mean he a weak ass nigga?
Right. And she stuck up for Akeisha. So are you calling Akeisha weak?
And Akeisha stuck up for Sophia. Does that make Sophia weak? Let's be clear. Let's be honest. Y'all just don't like Selena. And that's okay. Just say that. Y'all just don't like Selena for whatever reason. But like I said, a lot of y'all are on this. Y'all want to sit up here and make it seem like y'all big fans of Selena because y'all all on that damn Akeisha and Willie train. That's what a lot of y'all are on, because none of y'all gave a fuck about them like that until they left this goddamn show. Until Akeisha and them left this damn show, and now y'all up their ass now. Well, I ain't gonna say y'all. Now some of y'all up their ass now. And now, so Gucci is her friend and is their friend, and she done left the show. And now it's also Gucci and Akeisha made the show. It's not gonna be nothing without them. Y'all do the most.
But what they said? What they said?
The show ain't gonna be nothing without So Gucci and Akeisha. I've been seeing it quite a bit.
Now listen.
They doing too much now.
Listen. And now look, I live for Sophia / So Gucci / Shantae. Yeah, you
So do
call.
I.
That's mine. And don't get me wrong, when Akeisha first got up here, I won't fooling with her, but she grew on me. But let's not sit here and give these people all this credit, okay? I do not bit more believe that the show would be at a standstill or would be unwatchable without them two on it.
It's not. It was watchable before they came. It was watchable before they came there.
Right.
So it was just like, why y'all doing too? That's what I mean by you're doing too much. And then y'all really going up for it because Akeisha quit on Carlos's live, and then So Gucci called out Carlos for not being protected, and that really goes with y'all narrative about how Carlos King is the devil, and that's why y'all going up. That's why y'all going up. But whatever. Right. That's my opinion. Take it, you know. What did he say? If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Right. But I said what I said.
But I said what I said. So
well, we finna get on ahead to get down to the actual review.
Now that we got Josiah eating. You must be eating a cucumber.
I'm sorry, look, I missed the opening part, but y'all, I am on the juice fast, and so no fast food, no bread, no meat, nothing, just juices. So I've been drinking these nasty beets, and ginger, and celery all day.
Ooh,
mother's hungry, and I'm in that mode where I just want to go to just Red Lobster and get some toast.
Not Red Lobster, Jesus.
So excuse me if I'm a little quiet today, and I'm on a fast, so you're not getting evil, Josiah. I'm getting nice, kind, sweet.
If you're hungry, you should get evil.
Right. Because all I know is I'm real evil when I'm hungry.
And all I gotta say is this: I told my people at work I am not coming Friday because it's supposed to be it's supposed to be a winter storm here Friday. I ain't finished over.
And prayers to California and these wildfires. Did y'all say that in the beginning of the stream? Prayers to California and these wildfires.
Oh yeah, California, the whole the wildfire situation.
Lord, California, what the California? What y'all got going on, California?
How did that even happen? Shit,
right, and it's always down to California.
Well, it's not cold there, but you know.
Prayers for California, child. Child, the people said when Christ come back, California the first place to go. So I mean, I don't know. Prayers up, though.
Okay.
Prayers up. Anyway, that's just a little jokey joke. All right, I don't want nobody getting sensitive. I know how y'all do. That's just a little jokey joke. Anyway,
somebody said, JoJo, I thought you were vegan. That's not Selena. That's Sakina. That's vegan.
No, I just eat healthier than other people. You know, than the other panel.
Yeah, you do. You can keep that grass and shit to yourself, honey.
I know that's right. We didn't make a Sakina. Ain't nobody got time.
Anybody got time for that shit? That's why I'm having a hard time trying to find me a restaurant for my birthday dinner because I got to find me somewhere where there's a vegan menu.
Don't accommodate. She can just get some French fries.
Right, or some bread.
You know she probably watching.
Okay, she can order a salad. You understand? Like, come on now.
Child, I can't wait for my birthday though. I'm having a great time.
We're not used to snow here. Also, black ice is an issue. Yeah, y'all be careful too of that black ice. That black ice is still some mess.
That's why I'm not going. I am not going to work. I'm not going nowhere. Period.
So let's see. The episode continues with with the boss hog and the legendary and the comparable Miss Dr. Antoinette Lyles. All right. And Antoinette says that she left the show because she was losing money because she was not taking clients to come and film for 4 hours. And so that's why she just decided to go with what's making her the real money. And I did agree with Antoinette about that. Like, she is not as if she needed the money. And if you're losing clients, which means you're losing majority of your money just for slung around on this show, yeah, I felt like she did the right thing.
But Letitia can't say anything about how somebody making their money when she has no money.
Ooh. No last told.
I mean, what do you do besides cook burnt waffles and bagels and shit for brunches and stuff? I mean, and get on your fake ass pool pit and talk about women empowerment and sisterhood when you ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody. I'm just trying to understand that, because
and get niggas out of prison. That's the thing.
I mean,
what happened to your book? Didn't you write a book?
Child.
I'm pretty sure she got extra sources of income other places.
Okay, she's a bail bondsman. What else?
Right. Are them plates selling?
I
say how them plates.
Keep trying to think of a delusion. Keep on thinking of some delusional shit, JoJo. Think about it.
I'm trying to think.
It's the fact that you trying to think, which lets me know that she ain't got shit.
Nothing.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, because
the only thing she got is Glendale, and that ain't
got. This is what she got. Enterprise.
I'm gonna tell you something, Antoinette. And see, you know what, boss hog? That's what you get. Because you thought that you was up there reading and roasting and you was doing all that talking and was saying nothing. She got you with just Enterprise. Because that has been the outrunning thing that I have seen in everybody reviews. When I saw Jamie Does Me do it, I screamed.
Look, Jamie had me hollering that whole damn review. Jamie was going in. That was the best review I've seen so far.
Right.
She was going in. She was going in for real. Like, listen, when Jamie is on and the show is real good, Jamie is on, honey. Okay, she be on, but Enterprise and them GoFundMe's and shit. Like Letitia, go somewhere.
Yeah, and she brought that up. And Letitia, you thought that you was reading a roasted. Girl, bad. She read you with your real damn life. That's why it hurt. And that's why it was a gag, because it was your real damn life, girl.
Yeah, something that you don't want to talk about. With that fake ass outfit you got. Because I'm pretty sure you rented out for the show.
So would legendary and comparable Dr. Antoinette ever come back to Bell Collective? Absolutely not. Only if they bring it to Florida. If they were to bring it to Florida, then I wouldn't mind seeing Antoinette up there, because it'll make sense. And then they can make her the nucleus, and they can put girls around her. Okay, cool. I deal with that. And I feel like them Florida girls are turning.
Oh yeah, you know
I think if Carlos was to offer her a little bit more coin, she would come back to fiddle with them. Because how long do they film these scenes for Bell Collective? Like, what is
from what they say, it's like 3 to 4 months out of the year to film, versus the 15 months out of the year LAMH get to film.
Yeah, but they said they only get paid what, $2,500 an episode?
$25 an episode?
$2,500 an episode.
Well, that's what Love and Marriage DC was getting paid. Now, when Winter was on Chit Chat with Cutie one day, she said that was the day So Gucci quit. She said that Bell Collective was the lowest on the totem pole, and at one point they was getting $500 an episode.
Shut the fuck up. Oh.
And that was the first season, allegedly. And you remember, after the first season, it took them forever to come back with their second season. That's because
they was negotiating.
That's because they was negotiating. Now, I don't know how much they get paid now, but
not that much. because they was already starting you off with 500. They not trying to give you that much. That's another thing. See, Letitia, you coming up here trying to roast the gag somebody. Oh, she here because she need to check. What check? To let your castmates tell her y'all getting pennies on the dollar. But it's like I said, you and your household need them pennies on the dollar. But the rest of them folk up there don't need it, which is why you trying to keep them up there to make up and make peace and be friends and all of the rest of that, because you know if they go, your well go run dry. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is the only one on the cast that actually needed. Because Marie, good. I don't know what she doing. I mean, I know she got her business, but she good. Latrice is good. Tamara, she can always go do some,
Yeah,
hosting.
Tampa good.
So yeah,
Everybody's good, but Letitia,
That part.
the so-called face of the show.
So the men come and join the stage, and that's really all I wrote. And, I'm gonna tell y'all why, because a lot of y'all hyped up the men's segment so much. Like y'all said that was the best part of the damn reunion. I said, oh,
It
well, I
was.
can't wait to see.
It was.
And that's what they said. And then I said, I don't know. All I got was we just gonna blame it all off on the Jersey boy, including Carlos. And that's just what that's gonna be. That's really what I got from that. I didn't get no resolve from that with any of them.
Cause it's clear that they don't like each other. There's no resolve there. Like they don't relate to one another. And that's just what it is. Some people just don't mesh, and I feel like that's just what it is. They don't mesh, and people gotta be okay with not meshing with somebody instead of trying to force it. Like I just feel like Carlos want to be Bravo so damn bad and want to bring out the niggas and shit, and they was only up there for a couple of minutes, and then that was it. When they could have just came up there, sat behind their wives for a little while, talked about whatever they need to talk about, and took their ass right backstage because they was not needed.
And was I the only one that felt like there was no resolutions in none of these different segments? There was no resolution to nothing.
There was no resolution.
Like could have been, we could have dig a little bit more deeper when it came to this reunion in particular.
No, you ain't the only one that feel that way.
You right. Like I know for me, Glendale, get out of my face with this whole thing about, well, you telling me to suck your bells is what sent me off, because where I'm from, da 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 da. But my whole thing, and I said this in my review, I said, okay, but Cliff basically called him a bitch. He called him a woman. He called him a man. So my thing is, how could you feel that way about that, but you don't feel that way about your friend sitting over here calling him basically a bitch? So how he took it the same way y'all did, would y'all be so understanding about that? I doubt it.
It's
Like,
a
why
lack of
does the
accountability.
goalpost move?
It's a lack of accountability. That's what that is.
It's okay for y'all to call him all type of women and all type of bells and all type of, and it's funny. And he said, well, y'all can suck these bells. Now all of a sudden y'all feelings is hurt and y'all so damn butt hurting. Oh my God, how dare you say this to me? Because where I'm from, like all of that was just getting on my damn nerve.
I just feel like this, and this is what I said on my review. I feel like everybody, and when I say this, I need for everybody to hear what I'm saying, because I'm not talking about just that scene that everybody been crying about for the last few weeks. And what I mean by that scene is that everything that happened at Taste, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about everything all together. So hear me when I say this. I place the blame on all three of them four of them when it comes down to where their relationship stands. Because I'm the type of person that feels this way. I can go back and forth with y'all too, because I know y'all very well. I know y'all. So I can go back and forth with y'all. The shit that me and Carl say to each other,
right?
He can get away with saying it to me.
Right.
The shit that Jeremy says to me, he can get away with saying it to me. At least most of the time. But some of these other motherfuckers around here, I don't know you like that. So you can't be throwing no fun shade at me. And the thing with these guys, they barely knew each other. So for them to be, I feel like y'all introduced this whole energy of joking around, playing the dozens on one another, jonesing each other. Y'all just didn't have no, in my opinion, there was no boundary set. Like y'all didn't say, okay, you can't go there, or okay, y'all was going for the jugular every single time, and it was only bound for somebody to take offense to what the other person was saying. So when it come down to who was in the wrong or who's the blame for where their relationship came about, I feel like everybody plays a part in it because they all talk shit about each other and they all, invited that shit talking energy to that relationship.
That's fair.
So I feel like really nobody is innocent when it comes down to that relationship. Willie said his shit. Glenn was saying his shit. Cliff was saying his shit. JJ was saying his shit as well. So they all was talking shit about each other. And at some point, somebody was going to get offended by what the other person said. That's how I take it. And by me saying that, that's not me taking away from Glenn and Cliff's responsibility for the fact that they started that shit at Taste. But I just had, okay, I'm glad that you get that, T, because I have to say that because when I said that, that's what everybody take it back to is, but he didn't start that shit at Taste. I never said he did. Never said he did. What I'm saying is they all contribute to where their relationship ended up at. Y'all invited that energy.
You and JJ basically said the same thing. JJ said that same thing on the stage. He says that it was bound to happen eventually. It won't gonna be no more playing, especially when it come to men.
Right.
He said that. He said with women is one thing because women, they normally will do that and they know how to just keep it as that. Men, it's only so much you gonna say to a man,
right,
before he ready to be like, "I nigga, like you get my drift."
Yeah, like
so, I get it.
It's some shit that you as men, because we're gay, but we're men.
Right.
And it's like some shit, okay, you got it. All right, it's funny. Ha ha. Okay.
Right.
But then after a while, it's like, bitch, you doing too much now.
Right.
And then if I tell you, okay, don't do too much. Once I say that and you still going, okay, it's over with now. Now you want to keep on coming at me. Now I'm finna come at you. And the way I come at you, you're not gonna like it. Now I warned your ass to stop. You doing too much. And you still want to keep going with me? Okay.
Yeah. Because you know me, I like to, let me not say that. I'm trying to be, I don't really like going back and forth with people.
Because JoJo will whip your ass. All right. He one of them ones. There's only so much you gonna say to JoJo before he logs jaw on your ass. So say I tell y'all.
I'll be trying to tell y'all that.
Just say I tell y'all.
Y'all don't want to listen.
At all.
JoJo will fight before me, just to be clear.
No, Scotty.
Just to be clear, he will fight before me. Let's be clear.
Don't be having these people thinking I'm some dude that just be throwing hands at everybody.
No,
you're not. It's just that when you ain't playing no games, then you ain't playing no games. Like it doesn't take away from the fact that you sweet. It doesn't take away from the fact that you nice, because you are all of those things. But don't play with you.
Right, because when they got you fucked up, they got you fucked up. You understand? That's all we saying.
That's it. I had to let my coworker know that Sunday that bitch came back and apologized today. He sure did. He came back and apologized. He even tried to give me a hug too. I said, "Look, I ain't doing a hug in there."
I appreciate it though. You cool. All right.
But we ain't finna hug now. Still don't like you.
Ain't that so?
Still don't like you now. We'll coexist, but I don't fuck with you like that now. Because he knew he was gonna get that ass beat Sunday. Yeah, he was
screaming.
Yeah, he was gonna get his ass beat Sunday. You know when you had that angry cry because you can't you want somebody so bad and you can't put your hands on. Ooh, I'm so bad. Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Well, I'm glad you just got there. Don't get fired beating ass. Jesus.
I want to beat his ass so bad.
Well, you can. And if you do it on your day off. Then it ain't no thing. Shit, that's what I say.
Listen, okay, but yeah, it's just one of them type of things where we can go back and forth but so long, but sometimes when you go back and forth with a person, they feel like they can say whatever the fuck they want to say to you. And people like to call me sensitive, but it's not that I'm sensitive at all. Bitch, I don't know you. What make you think you could just come to me and throw shade?
Right.
Like, I don't know you. Like, if I'm
that don't make you that's anybody. Anybody
Yeah.
ain't gonna like that. That don't make you sensitive. Can't nobody just walk up to you and talk shit.
That's what I'm saying. I remember I was on a panel a couple of years ago, and I was just sitting there, and then this dude just started, taking shots and just saying little shit, and I was ignoring it after a while, but then I cussed him out.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I cussed him out, the whole thing was Scotty is way too sensitive. As gay people, we throw shade at each other. Yeah, if I know you,
right,
we can do this all day.
Right.
But if I don't fucking know you, what the fuck you look like coming to me thinking you finna shade me? You think I'm not gonna have nothing to say? Bitch, I know you from Jack from Jingles. The fuck I am doing this with you. So you motherfucking right. I set boundaries, bitch. I don't know you. So therefore, don't try me like that.
Therefore.
Absolutely, I agree. I think it's some people, because I like to talk shit. I ain't gonna lie. I just talk my smack. But the thing is, like you said, if I don't really know you like that, then we're not gonna be sitting here joking. And then also, I'm like you, Scotty. I have to hold back sometimes because people would try to come for you and try to say certain things to get a rise out of you. But this mouth here is very lethal, and I will make your ass cry. I hold sometimes and stuff. I hold back so much because I'll be ready. I'll be wanting to go in, and I'm learning to say what I need to say, but say it stern, but also not be an asshole. Because I can come if I really want to. I can become the biggest asshole in life.
Right.
So people just better tread lightly.
Yeah, because that's the thing. People feel like they can say whatever the fuck they want to say to you or joke with you or what. They be like, oh, it's just a joke. How am I supposed to know that? I don't fucking know you. How am I supposed to know you joking?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know you at all. So what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we talk shit all the time. Hell, me and Josiah was just talking shit earlier in the text message. Because I called him by his whole name.
Ain't that something? Period. Oh, yeah. CCF freak. That's what I be telling the people with Scotty. I said I could talk about Scotty like a dog. Y'all can't. I cut y'all ass out. See, it's the difference. Y'all ain't got the right to do that because then 9 times out of 10 you ain't gonna get Scotty. You gonna see me in the comments, and y'all already see that.
Because you just in my comments the other day,
right? And the last time that happened, somebody said, "Well, I mean, no disrespect, but I said that to Scotty." I said, "Yeah, but I answered." Like I keep telling y'all don't know who you gonna get.
And then what be killing me is people be so motherfucking mad when we be taking up for each other and shit. Like, okay, what you mad for? Like, ain't this what friends do? Like,
because when somebody came for JoJo, me and Scotty pounced on their ass like rabid dogs.
Okay,
child, was it the other roasting review when we was doing Queens of R&B? Yeah, the dude came in the comments because when we said you was taking a break, he tried to make it seem like you was taking a break because you gained weight.
Me and Scotty pounced on him and lockjawed on him like a dog.
What?
Yes, he said that. Tried to make it seem like you took a break because you gained weight, and then not knowing that you had a mini stroke or something. Because you had you had literally just told us that days before we went live. So the next day, the next week, I think we were either on T's page or mine. It was one of them. I addressed it. And I called them by their name and I cussed them the fuck out at the beginning of their damn live. I cussed him out the most, but T cussed him out too. But I know I cussed his ass out for real. Like, I cussed his ass out because I'm like, bitch, you don't even know what's going on.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
That was so stupid. Talking about, oh, he gained weight. That's why he ain't here. What the fuck that got to do with it?
Like, bitch, so did your neck. But ain't nobody saying nothing about that, so shut up.
Somebody said, are they still sub? Yeah, they don't. They like we literally just had a incident with them up under one of the whether you like it or not panels when Sakina and T cussed that same person out up under the video.
I
Like,
forgot about that. That was the same person.
yeah, we all cussed him out under the video.
See, I really feel like a lot of the trolls just like to get cussed out, and that's why they say shit like that.
Listen, they said I like
Because they still stay and come back
all the time.
That is so funny. I went through a lot of health stuff that year, so.
You did. 2023 was a horrible.
Yes, it was a lot. I'm glad it's gone.
Yes, God. In my review, I like the way y'all stick together. Thank you, Yvette. We do stick together. That's the thing. Like we came. Well, I don't want to say we came into this together because I've been here a lot longer than them. But once we got together, we stayed together, and that's just what it is. Like, and I just feel like people. I think that people. There's no infighting with us. We don't fight, and if we never really had like no major issue with one another. And if we did have any kind of issue, we always talked about it amongst each other or whatever. Like y'all never would have known that we had no issue or nothing. Because we never really had no big issue. It may be something I disagree with, and me and T probably talked about it, or it may have been something that Josiah probably disagreed with, and we talked about it, or Josiah asked me something, and I was like, you was doing the fucking most. And then he'll take it and be like, oh, well, I understand.
And I know we're off topic, but let me just say this. Thank y'all for being real friends and being honest with me and expressing your feelings and your emotions when there are issues and not being shady or subtweeting or doing other things, because that's what real friends do. They talk about their issues, you know what I'm saying, and overcome it. So thank y'all for being great friends. Thank you. I really do appreciate
it. You're a shady bitch, but you're welcome.
That's something. Look, that's what's in my head because I already know what he's talking about.
Right, me too. I was like, but I get you, and you absolutely right, because there are some people that do shit like that.
There are some people that do treacherous, malicious stuff.
But thank God we not that
despicable. He was a friend of mine.
Right.
Yep. And I'm talking about the first version. You know, the sorrow version, there's the angry version.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the angry version.
I know what you're talking about. But I mean, and I know we off topic, which they don't mind it, but
they don't.
You know, like that's the thing, and I'm glad that was brought up because of the fact that people really do be trying, to infiltrate and try to create division sometimes, especially between me and T. And I don't understand why people is so fascinated with trying to break us up. Like, it'd be crazy. Like, they used to do that with me and Jamar when Jamar was on YouTube all the time. Before I met T and JoJo, they used to try to do that with me and Jamar too. They swore up and down we weren't friends no more, and we never stopped being friends. It was just like, what the fuck? And then
or where them dirty hoes will get upset with me, and then they want to go and wrap their hands around Scotty. They do it every time. I don't understand it. I be the one to say it, and then they don't wrap Scotty all up in the comments. Now, what he got to do with it?
Or when my favorite, when really being Sakina joined with you like the 9 pounder, and Jamie then was doing the Ooh Ladies first pound, and it was like, oh, they beefing with them. Oh, but me and Jamie having brunch, me and Niecy texting, me and Bundy still working together. So it's like, why y'all?
Period. Miserable people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just they just, and as you can see, because with all of the stuff that we see go on YouTube with all these damn groups of people that are cool and work together and they all fall out, we've been together for like 5 years now. Me and T have known each other now for 6 now. But me and JoJo been friends for 5 years, but collectively, it's been 5 or 6 years for all of us. We ain't never stepped out of line with one another. We ain't did nothing. We still been together this whole time. And for those of you who want to know, I think somebody asked, how did JoJo find me and T or something in the comments. I think that was what it is. Or how did me and T meet? Is one of the comments. I guess we can answer that before we get back into the show. I would say that I found T first, or T found me first, or I said something to T. I don't know, but it was during Basketball Wives season 8. I found T just so happened to pop up in my algorithm, and I was watching him. I said, "This bitch is funny," and I shouted him out, and I commented on one of his videos, and then it started from there. Because let me tell y'all, I ain't want to be friends with not another YouTuber no more. After all the shit that I had seen with a previous YouTuber, I did not want to be friends with another one. But T came in and just took me. Then next thing you know, JoJo. I was already watching JoJo's stuff.
I was too.
I was already
he
watching
popped in my algorithm.
Yeah, I was already watching him,
that
and I
is
did.
So crazy.
Yeah, I was already watching your stuff because you had popped up on my algorithm a while before I even reached out to you to work with you. But then I realized that JoJo was a subscriber because he was in the Instagram group. I didn't even realize he was in the Instagram group until after we started being cool. So then when I think me and Jamar was doing, that's in the early days of the Prelude. We started doing the Prelude, and I think I brought Jamie and Josiah up there at the same time with Layla Lynn or something like that. We did a show with the three of them, and then after that, that's when the Whether You Like It or Not panel came along, and I knew T was gonna be a part of it. I asked Bundy, and I asked JoJo, and I asked Jamie, and I asked Color Me Pink, but Color Me Pink couldn't do it at the time. Don't you know how lit they would have been if she was up there too? Ooh,
it'd have been hilarious.
That's how it started, and then it's like soon as we started working on the Whether You Like It or Not panel, me, T, and JoJo got to get even closer with one another, and I started getting closer to Jamie. It's just like we all started getting different relationships with one another because I got closer to Jamie, and then Niecy and Josiah were close, and then the three of us are close. So that's how it started, and we never broke away.
And that is true. He was the first one to tell me her name was Vershandi, a pig in a blanket face ass O'Neal. He was. It was like me and him been tight ever since. So don't let nobody tell y'all if y'all getting into YouTube that you ain't gonna meet nobody. I mean, don't get me wrong. Watch your back. It's snakes.
Trust me.
But you'll meet one or two, cool people or whatever the case may be. That's like-minded. You will.
Yeah, and then we all hang out with each other. Like I would say that when really B and Sakina got to be on the Whether You Like It or Not panel, I guess it's because we started working together, and then we were working together a lot. That's what made us all real friends, because me and T were already acquainted with Really B because we was already working with her on the Justice League stuff. So we already knew who Really B was anyway. We was already cool with her. And then I think it was Josiah's idea to have Really be one of the females up there, I think. And then we was like, well, Sakina was already there, so we might as well bring her on. And then we was like, okay. And so we became a tight, close-knit group. So, but I know that's all the way off topic, but
Appreciate you, baby, for your $5. I already knew Scotty, and I found all of y'all because of him. I just want to say y'all helped me stay sane during my postpartum. I'm glad, friend.
Yes, I like comments like that.
Me too.
Sometimes when we feel like we ain't doing enough, we really doing a lot for from other people that we really didn't know that we was doing it for. So I appreciate those comments.
Me too. I hear that a lot. A lot of y'all would get in the comments to say, I've really been depressed, or my mom just died, or I just lost a sibling, and you be making me laugh, and yada, yada, yada. And that really do be making me feel good, y'all. So I appreciate y'all when y'all send comments like that. I really do.
Yeah. But we can go ahead, child. We've been off topic for about 10 minutes.
I know, right? So let me see. The ladies joined their husband, and Mike comes and stands in for Selena, and I was down for that. Shout out to Mike.
All the
So the
jewelry he owned.
Denny as all in blue suit. I was here for it though. I don't know what it is, but I don't know what it is. It's just me. It's just he funny looking, but I like him. Like I just want him for some reason. I don't know why.
He's what I would call. He's what I would call medium cute.
Yeah.
Who y'all talking about?
Selena's man.
Oh, okay. He, yeah, I was sitting there thinking, like, Selena probably got that man, like, hey, like, we coming on camera. He probably is not used to the cameras being around, looking nervous.
That's what I think too. He not used to that.
But he doing it for his woman. I appreciate that. Greg, take notes. Y'all know Kiana's man, Greg. Anyway, the Williams gifting the cologne sex toys comes up, and they claim they didn't use them, but they say their sex life gotten better. Fine,
cringy,
right? So Selena and Sophia comes up. So the girl's relationship with JJ has gotten better, but Selena makes it clear that it's only because the girls had to reach out to him.
I believe it.
And a lot of people came under the comments and was like, well, it don't matter. It shouldn't matter because listen, in my opinion, y'all, it does matter. It don't matter how old the kids are. They're still their kids. Why should it be based upon I can only have a relationship with my daddy if I get along with his wife? Why should that matter? Well, like, I can have a relationship with my daddy without having to have a relationship with my stepmama. But that doesn't mean I'm going to disrespect her. That don't mean I'm going to treat her any old kind of way. We know where we're at with each other. It's a, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine, but I'm here to see my dad. And it's that type of situation. I don't personally see what people feel like. Because, like, in my comments, people was just like, Selena making too big of a deal out of that. It shouldn't matter, but I feel like it does.
It does matter. Like, what do you mean?
Like, that's still his children,
right? Like, that's what I'm saying. It does matter, and people were trying to argue with me in my comments.
Yeah, me too.
Same thing, because you was in my live that night. They were literally trying to argue with me. My thing, you the parent, right? Why I gotta reach out to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, like I said before, when me and my daddy wasn't getting along, we was not getting along at all. From when I was a preteen to a teenager, we didn't talk until I was 24 years old, when he came out and apologized for being a fucking deadbeat. He apologized and we moved the fuck on. And that's all I ever wanted, was a fucking apology for not being there. And that's all he had to give me. And that's why that's why we had the relationship that we have. As a kid, why do I need to reach out to you and not hold you accountable for the shit that you've done to hurt me? Why is it that people feel like parents are always right about everything? They're not right about every fucking thing. And y'all know how close I am to my mama, but she was not always right, and I called her ass out about it.
In my comments, somebody had told me the reason why they feel that way is because, because she wasn't disrespectful with it. She was like, T, I hear you. She said, but for her, she would understand it better if the twins were still adolescents or teenagers. They was like, they're grown now, so they don't have to have a relationship with, his mom or whatever the case may be, and blah, 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 blah. But my thing is, I hear you, but it still don't matter. Like, he's the issue. It's not them. He's the issue. And that's what really kind of got me with Carlos too. Because Carlos tried to kind of like, wait, I'm going to save that till we get there. But he's the parent. Yeah, he is. But that's my thing right there, Miss Vegas. It wasn't
disrespectful.
How was they disrespectful?
That wasn't disrespectful.
I don't understand.
All they did was
y'all
set
keep
boundaries.
saying that. But
all
what
they
do
did
y'all
was
mean
set
by that?
boundaries. All they did was set boundaries. I don't
Right.
understand why people feel like you can't set boundaries with your fucking parents. Like, you supposed to set boundaries with your
Especially
fucking
as an
parents.
adult.
Yeah, as an adult. Like, and you both of y'all know how close me and my mama is, especially now that I live in Atlanta and she's still in Mississippi. I talk to my mama every motherfucking day. There's been many a times I've been on the phone with Josiah and been like, oh, I gotta get off, my mama calling me. I talk to my mama every motherfucking day. And if she's wrong, she gonna know she fucking wrong because I'm gonna tell her that she's fucking wrong. My mama ain't never closed the door on being held accountable. When I've had to hold my mother accountable for hurting me or making me feel some type of way, I told her exactly how I felt. And what the fuck did she do? She apologized for making me feel that way. She has never felt like I didn't need to say what I wanted to say, because guess what? My mama grew up in an era where she had to endure disrespect from people, from adults. She wasn't raised by her fucking mama. She was raised by grandmama, aunties. They used to all the stuff, and just listen to the shit that my mama and my auntie Jackie was saying, and how they used to treat them and call them ugly and just downright disrespect them all day, every day, and no one felt any kind of way about it. No one ever corrected the situation. They weren't allowed to say, they didn't have the courage, or they weren't even allowed to do what I do. They couldn't dare tell their grandmother or their aunts that you hurt me or you made me feel this way. They'll be being disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
My mama never wanted me to grow up like that. So why would I want to, if I'm listening to my mama say, well, when I was growing up, they used to say this to me, they used to say this to me, they used to say this to Jackie, they used to say this, whatever. And you think that I'm finna listening to you say the same thing about how I fucked you up as a child?
Right.
You think
Right.
that I'm gonna be fucked up the
Right.
same way?
Right.
Please.
Right.
Nah.
Right. It's been a couple of times I had to get some family members together.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And I remember my brother told me one time, he was like, damn, Terrence, for real. Yeah, nigga. You can let him talk to you like that, bitch. I'm not.
Okay.
What's wrong with you? That's what I told him. So I said, yeah. Like, absolutely not. Because of that right there. Because you telling me things that you don't like that they did to you, but you getting up on me.
Exactly.
I spoke about it. Absolutely
Exactly.
not. No, you can let him treat you like that. I'm not.
Exactly.
I second for what all y'all said. Y'all pretty much summed it up.
I just don't understand why people feel like we're supposed to dumb ourselves down because we're the children of the situation. Like, and they wonder why people walk around with unresolved trauma and shit, because it's never talked about. The fuck?
Right.
All the shit that I've said and felt, anytime I ever felt any kind of way about my mama, I just said it. Especially when we went to therapy. Oh, she cried when I said everything I wanted to say in therapy. Oh, she cried. I ain't give a fuck. No, I ain't gonna lie, I did. But you know. But yeah, I said, this is how I felt. This is how you made me feel. This is what happened. You know, like whatever.
Listen, I ever went to therapy with my biological mama, she would want to go and jump off a cliff if I ever told her.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I really felt. And what I really got to say, you lucky your mama just cried. See, Kim would have wanted to go find the nearest cliff, and I helped her find it.
See, my mama said she never knew I felt that way about certain stuff. It wasn't like my mama didn't mistreat me. It was like certain choices she made affected everybody. And I had to let her know that's what it was. You know, whatever.
But that's basis and boundaries of a healthy relationship.
Exactly.
Like you can get to know your kids more as an adult. Like you know them as kids, and now you got to get to know them as adults. And what flew with them as kids ain't gonna always fly with them as an adult, because they're an adult, they're taking care of themselves, they don't need you for nothing, and you in their house, and this, that, and this. And so, like a lot of times, parents do have to like understand that, like the dynamics do change when your kids become adults.
Right.
And they take care of themselves. It don't mean that they love you any less, and it don't mean that they're not going to give you that respect. They're always going to give you that respect.
Yeah, some parents just got to understand they're not perfect, and they're entitled to make mistakes just like everybody else is. Like that's just what it is. Like, I hate to say this because it's gonna sound so horrible, but it's the truth. One of my older cousins, it was 4 of them. their mother was so controlling over everything that they did, even as adults. Like I remember my cousin had graduated from college, right? She graduated from Jackson State. They was throwing her graduation party. Her mama was so motherfucking controlling that she told her she wasn't going to her own graduation party.
Why?
Because she didn't want her to go. But
To Jackson? Where she wanted her to go?
She made her ass stay at home. Her friends was throwing her a graduation party, but her mama said, you ain't going. But the girl, 24 years old, why the fuck she want to go to her own graduation party?
Yeah. She must be the older generation. She must be a baby
generation. Older generation. Exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And this is where it's gonna sound harsh. Them girls did not get to live their life until their mama died.
I'm not gonna hold you. And y'all know I love Joyce to death, but I do understand what that means. Just leave it at that. But I totally understand that, and I do get that. Especially when your parents are baby boomers. They was raised in the church. They was raised old school, and then they're set in their ways. I totally understand that. And I love Joyce Sand. Lord knows I miss that lady every day. If I got to go back and do it again, I swear to God I would with no complaints. But I totally understand that feeling. I do.
Yeah, because like, and this is the case. This is on my mother's side. So they grew up. My great grandfather was a pastor. They all was raised in church. That's how it went. That's how it went. So they were heavily strict. They didn't want them doing nothing. All they were worried about, you gonna get pregnant. That's all they were worried about. They weren't worried about nothing else. They just worried about you getting pregnant.
Yeah.
You know, my mama tells stories about that all the time. My mama says she gonna go to the football game. You ain't going to that game. You ain't gonna do no, but go out and get pregnant. What the fuck? Like my mama would tell me shit like that all the time.
Well, listen, my mama knew I was gay as hell, so she ain't had to worry about that with me. One thing about it, she knew I wasn't gonna get nobody pregnant, and I wasn't gonna come home pregnant. So I ain't never really had to worry about that. Just saying. Now, for real, because when I told my mama I was gay, she already knew. I won't tell her nothing she ain't already know. So, you know, I ain't never had to have that conversation.
How old were you when you told her?
I was 18. I was just about to graduate high school, and I told her. And she already knew. She just told me just to be careful with myself. She said, but I already know I'm your mama. She said, I know. That's exactly what she told me.
When I was 19 or 20.
I wish I got that same response. I got dragged through hell and back.
Child.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, JoJo. But I know my mama, she was like, oh, I already know that. She said, I was just waiting for you to tell me. But now that you told me, just be careful. That's exactly what she told me.
Go ahead, JoJo.
My daddy said, he was like, what kind of example you setting for your younger brother and sister? My mama told me something, you know, we're Christians, we do not condone this. I have to say my real name. We don't condone this. I was like, it is what it is.
Listen, don't feel bad. I got into it with my brother one time when I was in high school. Like, we and him got into it. And I remember he told me verbatim, he wasn't going to have no brother that was a fag.
Oh,
that's exactly what he told. And I said, well, it is what it is, nigga, because you got one.
I remember
that's exactly what I told.
One of my siblings said that they don't want a gay brother. And I said, well, I ain't got to be your brother then.
Now, me and my brother are still close. It's not like that. Like, he knows what I am and he accepted it. It ain't no thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I went through that.
Yeah, like the only people that did not have like a negative reaction about it was my baby brother and my dad. Like, I'm gonna say my mother had a negative reaction because she didn't kick me out. She didn't treat me any differently. Like, it was a lot of yelling and screaming at the beginning, but she knew already because she said she knew. It was more of the shock of me saying it for her, because it's like the night that I came out, the next morning she act like nothing happened.
Right.
And I'm looking at her like, why the fuck are you talking to me? That's the attitude I had, and I pissed her off. She said, you in my car and I'm taking you to school with this attitude. I said, because did you not remember what you just said last night? And you think I'm supposed to talk to you? We argued that whole trip.
I bet y'all did.
But let me tell you something. I am gonna find my wife. Y'all see me on Pop the Balloon, mind your business.
Oh,
yeah.
Pop the balloon to find love.
You said your wife. Listen, if either one of y'all come up here, pop up with a female, I'm gonna just die and go through. I'm gonna let y'all know.
I ain't popping up with one.
Okay, so let me tell. This is so off topic. I'm so sorry, guys. So what if because I'm thinking about moving. What if I move to like a state like Idaho, Utah, and I find a woman to marry, and I'm seeing y'all ain't hear from me in like 2 months, and I then send an invite to a wedding. They're gonna be like, they're gonna be like, who are these gay niggas at the wedding?
Because I'm gonna come gay as hell. JoJo, where you at, bruh? Like, why the hell you got us here, bruh? What tea? That's exactly how I'm gonna come.
They're gonna be like, yeah, Josiah did have a past, because they're gonna like, who are these gay men at the wedding?
I'm gonna have my purse in my hand like this, like, bitch, you the fuck here, man. I know you. What a nigga
flower looking like that guy off of Noah's Ark. What's his name? Noah.
No, they want us to review the Pop the Balloon, child.
Oh, which one? The one with Ike. I'm letting y'all know I am reviewing Pop the Balloon on my upcoming podcast, but that's another conversation.
You should invite us when you want to do this.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
They hurt ours sometimes.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want to be like, yeah, I see why your balloon got popped, bitch. Because you know that's how it goes.
That is correct.
I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
Okay, let's go, y'all.
All right. Look, because I done took the damn thing off and everything. Hold on.
We done went off topic so many times.
Okay. So Mike's speaking up for Selena. Y'all got anything to say about that?
He said what he said.
Now, a lot of people came under my comments and said that that's the reason why Gucci don't want to be on the show no more, because they feel like JJ turned on Sophia in that moment because of all of that shit that he been talking and all of that shit that he been saying. And now he up there saying he want her to be happy, and he want her to be in love, and da-da-da-da-da. And then when Mike came up there, Mike checked him and he just let him have it. Now people are saying that that's the reason why Gucci don't want to be up here no more, because JJ embarrassed her.
No.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that? I'm just telling y'all what came under my comments.
No, I think, like I told y'all in the last episode, I think that the reason why Gucci isn't coming back is because, of JJ. Like, I mean, it will happen to both of them as a couple. Like, this is becoming a very messy situation. They're not looking good in the streets, and they look like they're all about image when it comes to them. So,
I agree. So, the fake ass Parsons had they damn real. Glendale talk about quitting his job, but the bitch got fired.
Yeah.
Late Tisha mosquito bite on her titty was just that, a damn mosquito bite that has some bruising on it. So why is you running around here playing on people's time? We don't understand. I feel like all of the ladies that's dealing with breast cancer need to go around there to her fake ass enterprise and protest for her going out there causing this mass hysteria for a damn mosquito bite on her titty. I don't feel like that's right. As a nurse and as a person who had personal friends that passed from breast cancer, bitch, I don't fuck with you. And I feel like everybody that's dealing with that need to go around there and K your ass. My opinion. Megan Good, never. And I repeat, Megan Good, the Megan Good,
never
popped up in Glendale's DMs.
And
okay,
you know that.
Not the Megan Good, absolutely not.
Hell, does she even watch this damn show? Is the question.
That's what I said. I said Glendale.
Megan Good was filming in Harlem. They trying to give us a new season. She wasn't watching this. She was filming Harlem and with Jonathan dealing with his foolishness.
Child.
Wow.
He wish she would DM him.
Listen, I said if this was Housewives, maybe.
But
Okay,
this is on OWN.
maybe.
Most people don't even got the OWN network.
Right. So that was my thing. I said, now, if y'all was on Roa or Potomac, maybe. But hell no, she not watching no damn Bill. She'll watch Love and Marriage Huntsville before Bell Collective, and I was just being honest.
For real though.
Maybe. All right, girl. So here we go. The Boss Hog and Akeisha. So Latrice says she want her nephew phone back because since that situation he passed, and the Colognes swear up and down that they don't have that phone. Now this is what I'm gonna say, Latrice, and Latrice, I ain't got no issues with you by any means of the thing. I don't. But considering the text message that you did send Akeisha, because I read it.
But she got her antique face.
Listen, the chances of you ever getting that phone back if they had it, Latrice, it's done. Okay, it's done. Listen, y'all, Latrice read the hell.
I can just hear.
When I tell y'all Latrice read the hell out of Akeisha, I ain't know Latrice had all that in her, and I ain't even gonna lie.
I can literally hear Akeisha telling Willie, Shaka, he ain't never, that bitch ain't never getting this phone back now.
and I don't blame her. I really don't. If I believe they still had the phone, I won't even be mad at them for still keeping it. Because Latrice, you can't say what you said to that lady in no text message and think that you finna get something out of her just because he passed. Don't get me wrong, Latrice. I totally understand your feelings and I get it. I'm not being insensitive towards you at all, Latrice. I totally understand it. And my condolences to your cousin's passing, quite honestly. Like, I get it, friend. But, like...
Let me tell you something. Latrice is a different person off camera than she is on camera. Not in a bad way, but like her mouth, Latrice's mouth is slick. That's what I meant. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I heard her off the show.
When I read them text messages, I said, Latrice! Latrice!
All I'm saying is, like I said the other night, the phone situation could have went differently if things were handled differently on our end. That's just where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really think that I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it was a big old fight at Taste. Then her nephew passed away, so emotions are high and shit like that. And it ain't no excuse, but that's just, it's life and that's what happens. But I think that things would have been different. But I feel like it's really not no real issue between Latrice and Akeisha. The issue is more so with Letitia and Akeisha. That's what the issue is.
But what I will tell you, Latrice, is you need to be mad at your husband and his friend as to why your late nephew don't have a phone. Because if it wasn't for them, that situation would have never happened. That's just how I feel, Latrice. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to absolve nobody from anything, but we got to start from the beginning. It was your husband and his friend that caused that entire situation to take place. So you do, if you are going to get upset about anybody, you got to point the finger at the nigga that you laying up with.
I agree.
Yeah, because it was his event as well. It was his grand opening as well. You would think that he would have enough gumpture and enough professionalism in himself to be like, bro, not now. Like, yeah, this your birthday, but this is still my grand opening. Like, nah, like that's what normal people would do. They don't want to look bad on their grand opening. And I agree with you, Kimberly. I don't understand why Latrice don't see that.
But you know, some people, because it's her husband, that's really what it boiled down to. But at the same time, I mean, whether that's your husband or not, like I said, unless it's some shit that we didn't see from what we saw, he started it. Him and Glenn started that, and those are the people
Because
who
he
need
the
to be
one
held
that got up.
accountable. Right, those are the people that need to be held accountable, like for real. Because if they hadn't did that, it wouldn't have been no issue.
Right. Because
That's
everybody
just
was having fun and having a good time before that scene happened. Everybody.
right.
Yeah, I get where y'all coming from. Like,
Now it got to be a situation where some people feel like production probably has something to do with this whole thing, because it's, though, from the way it sounds, every time we hear a story about it, everybody was getting along at first, but all of a sudden, ain't nobody getting along.
and that's why I feel like production really messed up with that, because that could have. I mean, why did Carlos edit out everything? I mean, granted, you edit out some things, right, for TV, but why did I like it? It just did not connect at all. That was bad production. Bad production.
Period. But I agree, feel good, but at the same time, production gave that phone to Akeisha's niece, so that's another thing too.
And the only thing Akeisha needs to know is they tried to fight my cousin. And so even if she had the phone, I could see them driving out and saying, fuck that damn phone. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that I do. If I just got into it with you and you just try to fight my cousin, nigga, fuck your damn phone. Buy another one. Your cousin got the money. So it's not so off the wall to think that that would have happened. It ain't.
Right.
But you know, she'll be here next week, so we'll ask.
Yeah, about to say we can ask her.
We're gonna ask her a whole lot of questions. We got a couple of questions to ask her, child.
So Glendale's comment about Akeisha. And for those of you guys that don't know what he said, he basically said that Big Willie thing is jealous of the fact that Cliff has a pretty young wife, you know, a PYT, and all he has is Akeisha. And he sat on stage and tried to gaslight everybody by saying, listen, I come from a black woman. You know, my mama's a black woman. I think everybody on this stage, I think all of the women are beautiful. I didn't mean it like that. Then what the hell did you mean it like, Glendale? Because that's the way everybody took it.
Exactly what the hell we thought. Because he knew what the fuck he was saying. I don't even know why he tried to get up there and try to gaslight the people with that. You knew exactly what the fuck you were saying.
Absolutely.
But my thing is, Glendale, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again because we in my church house. Look at your bitch. Ooh. All right. While you trying to go in and let have on Akeisha, look at the miserable slop that you got to lay beside every goddamn night. And you already know she ain't worth nothing, because that's the reason why y'all came up here with the storyline about how you was cheating on her and had another goddamn outside baby on her ass. While you sitting over here trying to come down on Akeisha and trying to act like that she ain't bat shit, but nigga, look at your fucking damn wife. Exactly. That's how I feel. Like, you don't have the right to sit over here and try to talk about anybody's wife with this loaf of bread that you got to lay up with every goddamn night, who had goddamn lipo but still need girdles to squoze her ass and them god awful ass coffin covers that she called dresses.
That is too funny.
Like, I ain't appreciate that at all. I really didn't. And Akeisha, where was you at? Because you were supposed to cuss Glendale ass out. You were supposed to cuss him out and his wife, just cuz.
Well, she been reading Letitia the whole reunion, so really nothing more she could say.
So I would have wore his ass out, him and his goddamn wife. I know you damn lying. And Willie, you were supposed to step and stump all over his face too. Because nigga, what the hell you trying to say?
Right.
Glenn lied.
He
flat out lied up there.
Letitia is pretty, but needs to wear her size. I guess she gives pig in a wig to me. but we just gonna move on.
Woo,
She gets pig in the
man.
wig. Right. She gets pig in the wig with a mosquito bite on her titty. That's
Can
what
you
she
please
did.
stop saying that?
Shit. I'm sick of her. I swear I am sick of her. And you go get up here and try to compare somebody else's wife to somebody else's wife when you gotta go home with that bitch every night. Shut your ass up.
You said a mosquito bite on her titty.
Like he made me mad. And the reason why it made me so hot was because I missed that when he initially said it.
You
I
missed
missed
it?
it.
Oh,
I did, because I ain't even talk about that on my review. When I heard about it last week, I said, is that what that nigga said?
This is exactly what he said.
That's why I went off on my review the way I did. And that's why I'm going off there, because I missed it. I know that's what he said.
Child. I
Talk
am
about
so
some pretty hot wife. Girl,
well, we know you ain't got no hot wife.
Right.
That part. That's the gag. Anyway, should Akeisha be kicked off the show? I gotta
Nah.
tell you, I totally appreciate Tambra and Marie, because Marie was actually the voice of reason, and I appreciated everything Marie said. I agree with her. And another thing, Letitia, if you feel that way, then your ass should have been kicked off when you brought on Tysha. And when you set up there with Marie to go and talk to the nigga that was stalking Tambra. Y'all two should have been kicked off if that's how you feel.
Ago.
Again, Carlos, why didn't you say that?
But why would you even ask that question anyway?
Right.
See, all I gotta say is high range drops.
I don't know, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This reunion was like, wow, disappointing.
The first part was good, but the
I
second part,
got caught lying.
Nothing got resolved at all.
What did Akeisha get caught lying about? I said what I said. What Akeisha get caught lying about? Let me know. Marie and Latrice situation got worked out.
I'm
glad. I prefer them seeing them as friends. I like them as friends, honestly.
Like, you know, just move on. Like, just move the fuck on. Because them beefing for all these years is a bit much now. It's like, how much more y'all? How many reads y'all gonna have for the next? Like,
yeah, that's basically the end of the episode, y'all.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
If we didn't do our sidebar conversations, we probably would have barely got to an hour.
Okay, what about it being 3 weeks later and they knew it wasn't their phone? So why didn't they give the phones back to production if they're so uptight? Because
they wasn't thinking about that.
Right.
To be honest, all that stuff that happened, that would have been the last thing I would have thought about doing, to be honest. Like, I'm just putting myself in everybody's shoes. I probably would have cussed Akeisha out myself after my nephew died, and I probably wouldn't have given a fuck about the phone if I was Akeisha. Like, I see it from both sides.
And it's like I said, Latrice, I get it, but you can't cuss somebody out and then want to sit on stage and cry about the phone. Like, I'm sorry, Latrice, if I was Akeisha, and even if Akeisha and Big Willie thing is sitting on stage lying their ass off, they very well could be. I don't care. Look at the text message that they sent, and then you're trying to blame them for everything that happened. So at the end of the day, I don't care. Like, now you want something from me. Nah, I ain't got nothing for you. Is it petty yet? Now, see, if it's
me, I would have brought the police there to get my phone.
Right. Now, if it was me, if Latrice told me that, if I had the phone, would I give it to her? Yeah, I would. But that's me. I can understand why somebody else who's not me probably wouldn't give her the phone back if they had it. I would totally understand why they wouldn't. I would.
Yeah, it's just.
So to say that So to say that is meaning the Colognes knew that was her nephew's phone. Respectfully, no, they didn't know
I don't
whose
think
phone it was.
I really believe they didn't know whose phone it was
Yeah,
at the time until Latrice said something to them about it. They probably didn't know it was his phone until after the fact.
Latrice lied because all this time later, phone would be dead. So how was it gonna show
That
next
ain't no
door
lie
episode?
because when Reggie got, no disrespect to him, but when Reggie got robbed that time and they had took his phone, that phone still traced back to where he was at, and they been had that phone. Even now, it still says that phone is in Marietta, and it's not.
What?
Yes. Somebody had did that to Reggie one time, and they had took his phone, and it traced to Marietta. And I was sitting, and I know that Reggie had gotten another phone. So that same phone, when I look at find my, look at my, because we share each other's locations. When I was looking at it, still said Marietta, but I was sitting right next to Reggie at a dinner, and I know he's not in Marietta. That phone is still there. So even if it's dead, it's still gonna show you where it's at. Because that was the last place it was at. So
Appreciate you, Phil, for your file. We all interview Latrice, asked her to read all the messages between she and Akeisha about the phone because they only show Latrice. I mean, we will. Why not?
listen.
Shit.
Hopefully this interview gives y'all what y'all need from it. That's what I'm hoping, because we're gonna ask, a lot of hard questions. There'll be a little fluff here and there, but we're gonna ask questions. We got questions for her, especially about this newfound relationship with her and Letitia, because I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Ooh. Yes, I want to see Akeisha response. That would give me more clarity on Latrice's response. I agree with that too.
Yeah,
I do. I agree with that too.
I think that's the last location before it died, but had it moved again, she would know. That might be true, Yvette, but like she said, when she look at the location, it's still pinging right there. So that was the last place it was at. So that's the reason why she feels like she had it at the time, because it's still pinging there.
Just go around there and look in the grass and get your nephew phone.
Well, at this point, it ain't no need to, because that phone long gone by now. And they filmed their reunion before the season even started. So at this point,
Well, anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. We ain't got no more. We've been up here for an hour and 23 minutes. I still got to watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because Scotty done cussed everybody out. And I got to see why he cussed everybody out. So
we'll be here next week for Roasted Review for our interview with Latrice next Wednesday. Be on the lookout for that. I have the link and stuff made and all that other stuff.
I have my bad. I was supposed to make the thumbnail, but I was
sidetracked
my content yesterday.
Yeah. So once Josiah give us the thumbnail, I have the link and stuff made for it. But yes, we'll have Latrice up here. I slick want to talk to Gucci.
I do too.
And Selena.
Do you think she's gonna come up here after watching? I don't know if she be watching the whole episode of Roast and Review. Is she gonna come up here?
We was dragging her when she was in the comments. Shit. She know what it gives. And she was watching my stories. She was just watching my stories yesterday. So she know what it gives over here.
Let's see if we can have both of them up here at the same time.
Oh, that child, that's gonna be too messy.
Baby, they can't. Now we gonna be all up in the block.
We just listen, okay. When is whether you like it or not, Beverly Hills. Next week, I'm gonna start hosting it. He gonna host it first. But I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna be here. We still doing this. So can y'all do a roast review on Love and Hip Hop ATL? Y'all asking for too much, honey.
Right. Okay, right.
I was just telling Josiah, I think I overbooked myself because I have something to do every fucking day now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
a lot.
It's Sunday Potomac. Depending on if I get sent the episode or not, Potomac and Married to Medicine. Then Monday, the Whether You Like It or Not panel and Married to Medicine. If I don't, if I don't get sent the episode for Married to Medicine, then I have to do it on Monday. So Monday, Married to Medicine, as well as the panel. Tuesday, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Love and Hip Hop Miami. Plus, I gotta watch Beverly Hills so I can make my review on Beverly Hills. Then Wednesday, we still doing roast review, but now on Wednesdays is Whether You Like It or Not Beverly Hills. So it's like, Then Thursday, the Chasing panel is back. Then Friday is open, but this Friday, I'm doing that shit with Millie Chun Friday. So that's the only thing. But after this week, Fridays are going to be open, so I don't know what's going to be there. Then Saturday, we got LAMH, and it's every day. I got some every day. It's a lot. I can't. It's only so much I can do right now. Ooh,
I get it.
Because look, over the summer, we were begging for this shit, and now that we got it, it's like
it's too much. Take it back.
Like, God damn. Listen, I was supposed to go to a red carpet Thursday. Can't go. They asked me at the last minute, and then we do Chasing Pounder Thursday. So it's like, but whatever. Mm-hmm. But T is over 25K. Yes, honey, he had 25.
I am.
Now he had 25. So yes, we got a whole lot that we doing right about now. And JoJo finna come back. Is it February?
The end of January.
End of January.
I'll be posted on my wall, and I'm working on a promotion video as well. So to talk about.
Okay. So. Yes, I can't wait for JoJo to be back in full throttle this year. I can't wait.
Oh, it's coming because let me tell y'all something, baby. I already have, because I said, baby, no more second jobs for the year of 2025. I'm tired of working these warehouse friends. Y'all know I be having a second job. As long as y'all know me, no more.
I bet you won't.
Second job, even if it's $50. Well, I don't want that much, but even if it's $100, $200 a month, that's great. We own it. So
anything is better than nothing. I mean, I remember the days where I used to make $300 a month on YouTube. I remember them days, and I was happy for them $300, bitch. I was happy for them. I ain't give a fuck. I was happy for them $300.
Me too.
But long as you keep it going, that money gonna go up. Long as you continue to be consistent with it all and stuff like that. So
it is. We ready 2025. Here we come.
Yes, we are. And then yeah, I know. And then people want so many panels from us, but y'all gotta understand there's only so many panels we can do
before we get tired of y'all.
Cause can y'all do Married to Medicine? It's only so many panels we can do.
Truth is, I'm paneled out.
Listen, we got a lot of them. But I hate that this one is over because I feel like this was our best one since the Porsche one. No, since the Escape one.
This was a good idea. I mean, we can maybe take a few weeks. We could always come back and do filler like we did that last time with just random topics we talk about.
Yeah, we can. That'll be good. Somebody wants your channel link. I'm finna put it in the comments.
Oh, thank you. Okay, appreciate it.
And like I said, y'all, be sure to support JoJo. For real.
Mm-hmm.
He's close to 6K right now. As a matter of fact, he's close to 6K. So we need for y'all to support him, just like you support me and T. Because we a dream team for a reason, honey. We work together.
We're gonna work these panels, and you're gonna be seeing some great content and podcasts. Because that's one of my biggest opportunities is doing a live stream by myself. Because I used to be nervous. I'd be so awkward sometimes. Like, yeah, guys, so welcome to my live stream. So, we're gonna have a good old funky time. And then hopefully in the future, once I'm back at it, I can bring back game night because y'all really did like that.
That was
We
some
did game night.
funny shit. That was the funniest shit ever. I promise you it was. What else? What else? Yeah, because JoJo had a moment last year when he did the interview with Tanisha. He had a moment. You know what I'm saying? And then people were trying to come for him, but he had a goddamn moment. Still, he had a moment. So that got him to where he at in the subscriber count. But he coming back, and I can't wait to see it. And then he'll be back for the whether you like it or not one for Atlanta, which I'm way more excited about because Potomac is trash.
Very much so. You know they up for a damn award?
Why?
I don't know.
Baby.
When I saw that, I said, what? By whose standards?
Right, because they are trash. Like Bravo is not doing it for me. Like there was a time when my Bravo reviews would do so well, but now they're not doing shit.
Nothing. Neither one of them, actually.
Neither one. Anytime Love and Hip Hop Miami and Atlanta get more views than Potomac and the Meriton, something is wrong with that.
Oh no.
And Love and Mary Charlottesville get a lot of views anyway. I don't know why, but they do. But whatever.
Y'all knocking. Oh my god.
Listen, if it wasn't for Mims, we wouldn't be doing it.
Mims. Is Mims coming out there to Atlanta?
He said he was. We gonna see though.
Yeah, me and Wayne been calling me every day talking about how excited he is to come out there. He talking about friend, we gotta go to Bulldogs.
God, no. Jesus.
So I was gonna tell you, I was like on Thursday, we most likely gonna go to Bulldogs. I'm nervous. And I'm actually getting a car this time. I ain't Ubering everywhere. Because it was a mess last year.
Listen, okay? Listen. So, and you on the south side too.
Right over there with y'all.
Yeah, we on the south side of Atlanta, so we like 20 minutes away from every damn thing. So
we're gonna be right there near the airport.
Jeremy said he gonna be out this way too. That's what he said though.
Okay. All right, y'all.
The people subscribing, JoJo.
Yay! Okay, guys, just look at all my old content. If y'all like black TV shows and stuff, look at that. The old videos, great videos. But my bad, T. My bad. I know T. Look at he ready.
No. You good? No. I do want to say this before I end it, Catherine. I'm gonna watch this past episode of Miami because I want to see Amara get the Sonic token slapped out of her.
She definitely got it slapped out of her, honey.
I do want to see that. Now, normally I don't condone violence, but I'm down for the slappage. Okay, of Amara La Negra. I am. I'm down for it. Somebody just slap some sister to that whore. I'm for it. Y'all know I don't condone violence, but I'm for it. That's the only reason why I'm going back because I want to see it.
She slapped the shit out of Amara.
Did she try to fight back?
It went straight to next week's premiere, so I didn't get to see what she did. And Estelita set her ass up too.
She did. I thought they were friends. Weren't they riding for her?
I ain't telling you nothing else. You need to watch it for yourself. I ain't telling you nothing else.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I should have told you that.
I'm just saying, Estelita and Eliza, they was riding for her so hard against Flo.
Eliza ain't even been on the show. Eliza ain't even been on the show since she threw that party for her damn daughter that her daughter didn't show up to. She ain't been on since.
But Color Me Pink said that whole storyline was a lie because she said that she was actually there for her daughter's birth. They said she was there for that. She was there for the pregnancy, and they got photo proof of it.
Honey.
That's what Color Me Pink said. And I said, so she coming up here and making people think that she was a deadbeat mama and a grandma.
Why even do that? Because that's what everybody gonna see you as a deadbeat mama. Like, what the fuck? Like, girl, what?
And I'm just saying, whatever Color Me Pink says, she always proven to be right. I'm just saying, that's what she said.
Shout out to Keisha. Shout out 100K. Shout out to Color Me Pink. 100K subs.
She made it?
Yeah, she made it.
Shout out to Keisha.
Jamie next.
Yeah.
Jamie next, honey. Jamie at 86. Jamie next.
Ooh. Okay, Catherine. Catherine says she gonna send me the actual fight. Ooh, I want to see
Listen, because
it.
somebody did leak some footage before the season started of the actual thing unedited. Somebody did leak that now.
The Princess Gavin. How you let Princess wear your ass out?
Moniece would never. That's all I
At
got
all. Period. By any means. Do you hear me? By any means. So
let me shut up.
that's it. That's all we got. We ain't got no more. Well, Bell Collective, I guess we will see y'all on y'all 5th/6th season.
Yeah, I had fun doing this with T and JoJo.
Yeah, me too. I had a good time.
Yeah, we haven't done roast review on a show since Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's last season. We haven't done that.
Mm-hmm.
So this was actually I always thought we should have done a Bell Collective roast review. I always felt like it would be a good look, and it was good. We had a good time. I'm glad we didn't do Married to Medicine though, because we're bored right now.
Very much so. I ain't even gonna lie.
So I'm bored with Beverly Hills.
Even though Sweet Tea did come under my comments and said heavily said that about her mama.
Yeah, she came under mine too.
I thought about talking about that as a little less talk. I ain't even gonna lie. Because production, why is y'all trying to make her out to be a liar? Did she say that about her mama?
I don't care what nobody say. I fucks with Sweet Tea. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody want to sit up here and give her the blues and shit, but I fucks with her.
Me too.
When does the Chasing Panel start again, Scotty? Tomorrow.
What time?
At 8:00.
So make sure y'all there on Scotty Channel.
Yes, we already got our topics ready. T ready to go the fuck off.
Hey, you ready? Well, y'all ready?
Tremel dropping a song tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I told Carla Tremel, y'all better use this shit for promotion, bitch.
Yeah, they better. That's what it's here for.
Yes, they
y'all
should.
better use this shit for promotion. Y'all better get y'all shit ready. Carl finna promote his album and shit where it's all about fucking and sucking dick, but at the very end of the damn album is a song dedicated to Danita. Like, what type of shit is that?
So what you trying to say about Danita?
He got a whole song dedicated to a whole song with Jamar singing on it. It's like this inspirational song at the end. Now you can talk about sucking dick and fucking the whole damn album. Now you want to end it singing about that.
Right.
I'm just tipping right now.
I can't wait.
When do you find out about Chasing Atlanta? Child, the casting call ends on the 10th, so I don't know anything. And to be honest, let me just say this before we go. Everybody got so much to say about me applying. Like, I don't understand why everybody feeling some type of way or thinking that they know me like that. Like, the fact that these people are out here trying to say that the girl's gonna eat me up and I ain't ready for this show and all this other stuff, y'all really do not know me. Just because I don't get on YouTube and show my ass for entertainment, it don't mean that I can't really open my mouth and get with somebody. These two motherfuckers up here know me well enough to know that if somebody come for me, I can definitely come for their ass right back. I got the mouth and the reads like everybody else does. So it's not like I can't defend my damn self.
Yeah.
I wish people would stop trying to play on my top like I'm some weak ass motherfucker with, like, please, like, just because I refuse to get on here and show my ass due to the fact that I have real people watching me and want to work with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you got real people looking at your ass, you don't want to get on here showing your ass and acting a goddamn fool and beefing with people for stupid shit. That's why I don't do that. But however, if a person come for me, I could definitely respond. But just because I ain't never responded to these no-name bitches that been trying to come for me for the last 2 years, don't mean that I can't say nothing back if I want to. I just choose not to give them no attention.
You better say
what you got to say for you, Ted. I'm just
what
listening.
you say? What you say, T?
I said, say what you got to say for you, Ted. I'm just listening.
I'm just saying, T, like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to me. Like, why everybody acting like it's so taboo for Scotty to. Yes, I did say that I probably would never do web reality. I did say that, but there was a time that I did say that. But these two know that once I got here, I was asked to do web reality from the moment I got here. I was. People were asking me to do it. Not only did they ask me to do something, that some people wanted to do a show just about me, Carl, and Tremel. Somebody came to me about that. We said ain't nobody gonna watch that. We ain't got no drama. They not gonna watch that. We real friends. They not gonna watch that. We ain't got no drama. If we did a show like that, it'd only be 5 episodes. Don't nobody want to see that positive shit.
Now we.
I mean, that's what we were saying. So, I don't know, but the people just got to stop acting like they know me and acting like they can pinpoint what I can do just because I don't get in these YouTube streets and get myself involved in these stupid ass arguments with a bunch of punks that I don't know. So please. That's all I'm saying. I just had to say that because it's so annoying. Like, get off my dick.
Well, in that case, Bell Collective, we are signing off, girl.
T, shut the hell up.
And we gonna be back in season 5/6 because
we don't know what season we
it's 4. All right, because last season was 3. So I mean, I don't know what's so confusing about it, but I mean, whatever.
But we might come back to do something. The 3 of us may come back and we may come together as a threesome to do something. I know Josiah doing some stuff on his channel. Y'all may see us doing something with him like that. Pop the balloon shit. I can see us 3 doing it.
I'm telling you, and we'll talk about that more backstage. But yeah, and then I don't mind hopping on y'all stuff. Like I said, I mean, I have a schedule, so I'm available because this is like I'm treating it like a job now. So y'all want me to hop on a live and kiki or a little live stream and kiki with y'all, just hit me up. Just text me.
And then I'm finna start doing music reviews probably around February or March. And I said that I wanted T to do some of those with me because we like the same music. So that'll be fun. And JoJo, you can join too. Because I think you into the same music we into as well. Because anytime you listen to Cut Close.
Don't tell me that's his fault.
One weekend I came to Josiah's house. Every time we got up to go somewhere, Josiah is in his room changing. He got the door closed, but I can hear what he's listening to. And he's like, all you hear is, I like the way you tease me. I like the way you tease me.
That's your going out song. I feel it.
He played it so many times. And when we left the apartment, I don't know where the fuck we were going. It was during the day. I probably asked him to take me to the mall or something. We get in the car and guess what's playing? I like the way
and it's so funny. That song went to the top, my Spotify top #1 top song of 2023.
Listen,
and when go ahead, T.
Don't feel bad because back in the Gap, when I used to go out, I used to get ready to Hey Sexy from Keisha Cole. That's off that's off the Woman to Woman album. Okay, y'all don't know nothing about Hey Sexy.
Oh yes, I do.
Always got ready to.
How about we review that album, T? How about that? How about we review that?
I'm here for it. Okay, because that was my getting ready song all the way in 2013.
I cannot believe you was listening to Hey Sexy getting ready.
That was my song, bitch. I always got ready to go out.
I know you're not gonna do that song. Hey, I know you're not gonna do that song.
That was my song. That was my get ready song, JoJo. So I get it. I ain't even gonna joke you on that, but I get it.
And even when I came there the last time, he wasn't trying to play that song purposely. He had the damn shit on shuffle. And when we was in the car, it popped on. He just looked at me and hollered. I'm like, I just can't get away from it. Can't get away from it.
And ain't it funny how Scotty know Hey Sexy? That's what I'm saying. He know music like I do.
I mean, for real, man. That's like, come on, man. Like,
right? Because only people that listen to her whole Woman to Woman album gonna know that song.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. I can't wait for the stuff that we got coming up this year, though. We got a lot coming up this year, though. And once again, I also want to send a shout out to Really B because she's a part of our panel. Really B is nominated this year for YouTuber of the Year.
Shout out.
Babe Award. Shout out to Really B. She always used to say, I ain't never gonna get nominated. Girl, yes, you are. We all gonna have a turn with that. T gonna be nominated too at one point.
Child, these pucks ain't fucking with me.
Don't say that.
Child. It'd be interesting if they did. I'd be like, what? Y'all like me?
I mean, hey, it's like, cause like when Really B got nominated, I'm like, okay, so they're looking at other, they're looking at different people. Then when Chef Dun Dun got nominated too, I was like, okay, like they looking at everybody. So yeah, you'll get, like, I feel like you will. Cause the first year, like the second year when I won, Bundy wasn't even nominated, but last year she was, and she won, and I knew I wasn't winning shit. When I saw Bunny in that category, I said, "Baby, I lost."
Ain't binge worthy in the nomination this year?
Yes, it's gonna be a hard one because we're all nominated for Media Personality of the Year. It's me, Bundy. It's another guy, binge worthy. Ooh, too many people.
Child, we gonna see how it go.
We gonna see, child. We definitely gonna see.
Anyway, y'all, we better go on ahead and end this because I still gotta watch Atlanta.
Right.
And I gotta watch them Salt Wives. They come back on tonight.
Oh, they did.
Child, let me tell you something. Meredith gonna kick somebody else off the island. I can't wait to see who it is.
Oh.
You can leave. I am sick of you. I can't wait to see it. I don't know who she was talking about, but I cannot wait to see it.
I can't wait. Ooh, I gotta watch it.
Oh, you'll be watching it too, JoJo?
Well, you know how I do.
Child, I can't wait to see who Meredith finna go
I
off
feel
on
like
tonight.
I'm missing out.
Listen, the Salt Wives been doing the damn thing. I can't even hold.
I'm gonna have to binge watch it on Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since I said I'm not going to work Friday because of this damn ice and shit. I'm not going, so they can kiss my ass. I'm not coming. I'm not coming.
Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. And until next time, Bell Collective, we'll holler at y'all.
Bye.
Bye.